guys, this is Sandy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to encourage you to like and subscribe if you like the content that we do on our channel and the content that we put out. We're going to encourage you to like and subscribe so you'll be able to see more of our videos, and also click the notification button so you'll be notified every time we have a video that we are posting. Today I am going to do a topic on how to buy a home in 2023. 2023 has been a crazy year, right? We had COVID and the market went crazy, and then interest rates starts to climb in 2022, and now we're in 2023 and they are still climbing, fluctuating, going down a little, coming up a little, that kind of thing. So if I'm looking to buy a home in today's market, obviously I want to buy a home with the best interest rate and the best price, right? That makes a lot of sense. So how am I going to accomplish this? How do I go about doing this? The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to encourage you to try to get a knowledgeable real estate agent on your side. Real estate agents sometimes tend to have a bad name, just like doctors, mechanics, and all these other people, right? They all have bad names. We're going to have the good and the bad in every industry, guys, no matter what. So whatever industry you're in, or whatever industry you're trying to get help in, you're going to seek out and try to find the best professional to help you. The reason why you want to work with a realtor is because they're going to have inside information that you're not going to have. They're going to know who the motivated sellers are. They're going to be able to match you with a home they think might work for you, even if it's not on the market. So if you're looking to buy a home, don't just look on the homes that are readily available on the internet. You also need to look at off-market properties. Off-market properties are homes that are available for sale. People are thinking of selling their homes, but they're not quite ready yet, or they haven't put it on the market yet. And a lot of times a realtor will be able to help you with that. So you want to find motivated sellers, right? Now, how do you find motivated sellers? Well, first you're going to pick the area you want to live in. What area do I want to live in? Okay, I pick my area. Then I'm going to look to see what's available, readily available on the internet. So I'm going to look what's available on the internet. Okay, nothing is piquing my interest. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my realtor, if I'm working with one, hey, I'm looking to buy a home in this community A. I don't see anything on the market that I like. Do you know of any off-market property in this particular area? The agent will then be able to either say yes, or let me find out. Let me reach out to some homeowners in that area that you're looking to buy in, and let me find if I could find a motivated seller in that location. It could be that maybe someone had their home on the market for sale and it didn't sell, it expired, and now they still want to sell, but they don't necessarily want to put it back on the market because they don't want to have all the showings with nobody making them an offer. And maybe at this point they'll be more willing to be more negotiable in taking an offer. Another great way of finding an off-market property is working with builders. Builders don't always list all the properties they have for sale. And if you're working with a good realtor, they will have a great relationship with all these different builders. So once you describe what you're looking for in the area you want to live in, they'll be able to know what builder to go to. Another great point about this is if you are working with a builder, they're going to have inventory homes or spec homes. Right? That means they either have homes that they spec out to build and they're going to be more negotiable in those homes, or they have homes that somebody was buying and their financing fell through and now they just want to get rid of it. Right? They're going to be more negotiable. They're going to be negotiable on their spec homes and their inventory homes if they have a list. So they may have a list of, okay, these are all our spec homes. If you buy one of these, these are the prices. But if you want to build from scratch, these are the prices. Will be two different prices. So if one of the spec or the inventory home makes sense to you and it fulfills your need, then that may be a way to go. Another thing with working with builders is in this market, because interest rates are climbing, they're more willing to help you with your closing costs, right? So they're going to help you to buy your interest rate down. As long as you're using their preferred lender. There are builders now that are offering interest rates at 4.99%, 4.95%, and this is in 2023. We're in April. So don't quote me, but right now we have builders offering those kind of interest rates right now. So it's a great idea to look for that as well. So now, how do we find a motivated seller? How do we go about doing this? We choose your area, and then we're going to reach out to the sellers to see how negotiable they are. And a lot of times a realtor will help you a lot with this because they will have the inside scoop, or they know how to go and get in touch with the owners of these properties and they have the correct address. So if you're driving down the road and you're on Avalon Avenue, and I'm making these words up, you're in Avalon Avenue and you see a home you really like and you stop, you're like, whoa, that's a nice home. I wonder if you're thinking of selling that home. You can't necessarily write a letter to Mr. and Mrs. Seller of 2 Avalon Road or whatever it is, right? And if you go into public records, your record may not be as updated as the records that a realtor have, because we have different software tools and stuff that gives us not just the address, but also the phone number and the email address of the person that's there, of the person that lived there. So we'll know exactly what their mailing address is, and we could reach out to them through phone or email if we want to target there to find out, hey, we have a buyer that's looking to buy in your area, they notice your home, they really like it, are you thinking of selling? Sometimes they're not thinking of selling, but if they found a buyer, they're like, you know what, well, why don't we just go ahead and sell, right? So that's where you find the motivated sellers. You also want to look for sellers that are giving incentives. Like, are they offering your home warranty insurance? Are they selling their home pre-certified? I mean, they have already did a pre-inspection on the property, right? Are they selling the home that they're offering you to pay some of your closing costs down? Or maybe you have to, maybe they're offering to pay some of the HOA fees. Maybe they're offering to pay 12 months of your HOA fees if you buy the home. So you have to look out for the motivated sellers, especially if you're in a market where you know the homes aren't selling that fast. Now, if you already exist in an area where the market are still the homes are still flying off the market and homes are selling really aggressively, then you're going to have to position yourself to make sure you're pre-approved way ahead of time, guys. That's very important. If you're going to buy a home and you're in an aggressive market or not, you want to be pre-approved because you don't want to disappoint yourself. You want to know how much you're approved for, not because the agent want to find out or the seller want to find out if you're truly a good buyer, but because you don't want to disappoint yourself. What if you're out there looking at homes for $500,000 and when you finally go to the lender is telling you, oh, well, you can only afford $350,000. That's going to be very disappointing because it's very hard for you to look at $500,000 home and now go back down to a $350,000 home. None of the $350,000 home is going to look good to you because all you can imagine is all the $500,000 home. So it's very important for you to get pre-approved before you go out there so you know exactly what your budget is and what you can afford. So let's recap. In finding a motivated seller, you need to target your area. You need to work with a really great realtor that has inside knowledge of that particular area. You need to look for sellers that are doing pre-certified. They're pre-certifying their home. They're doing pre-inspections on their home. They're offering you home warranty. They're offering you to pay down some of your closing costs. They're offering to pay some of your HOA bills up front if this is a slow market you're in. If you're in a more aggressive market, then you're going to have to come prepared with your pre-approval letter, ready to go, and probably waive some. I'm not ever going to encourage anyone to waive an inspection contingency, but maybe waive the appraisal contingency. And next one thing is you want to look for builders. This is key. You want to look for builders who have inventory homes or spec homes, or they have homes that they have a great discount on, or they might say, if you buy from us and you could close if you could close within 30 to 45 days, we'll offer you this interest rate at 3.99 or 4.99. That's what you got to be looking for in this market. If you have any questions or you want to get in touch with us, it's 407-791-4713, or information should be somewhere here. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel, guys, and click that notification button so you'll be notified each time our video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. I'll see you on the next video.